Now, during the slave trade, if you didn't know, there was a lot of cannibalism happening, white cannibalism to be exact. Every accusation is a confession because when we start talking about Otabanga, that was something that white zoologists wanted to instill in the public, that Africans practice cannibalism. However, West Africans had a fear of Christians because there was a fear of being eaten by them, and rightfully so. Look up the Arrogante. Hell, look up the Vessel Robert of 1721. During the antebellum era, when medicine was being practiced, black people had no say in our medical treatment because we were enslaved and seen as property. So obviously, Dr. J. Marion Sims took advantage of that, amongst other doctors during that time as well. J. Marion Sims, as revered as he was by this country, which is quite insane, he was known for forced experimentation as well as taking shoemakers' tools to black babies' skulls. So during the 1800s, Sam, which was a 42-year-old laborer that worked on a plantation in rural Alabama, had chronic pain in his jaw. Now, Sam found it difficult to eat and complete his tasks on the plantation, so his owner sent out a surgeon to come and take a look at him. And the surgeon at first thought he had syphilis, but later diagnosed him with osteosarcoma, which is a cancer on the lower jaw. And so this physician referred Sam to Dr. J. Marion Sims. However, Sam did not want to go through the surgery because he knew it would hurt so bad. I also feel as if he heard of that reputation that Sims had amongst other antebellum doctors who would just experiment on slaves, because later on we'll talk about how we were used as clinical material. And so Sam's owner said that he was going to get the surgery regardless if Sam refused or not. So upon meeting Sam, Sims actually tricked him into sitting into a barber's chair where 5 other physicians held Sam down while they restrained him around his thighs, knees, ankles, abdomen, chest, shoulders, arms, wrist, elbow, and head. While Sims and those physicians immobilized Sam, there were 25 other people in the room. Some were medical students and some were interested others, meaning they were probably just sadistic fucks. It took Sims 40 minutes to remove Sam's lower jaw without any anesthesia. When Sims was finished, he stated that the surgery proved practical whether the patient was willing or not. The New Orleans Medical and Surgical Journal would later on report that they were pleased to record the highly credible achievement of a Southern surgeon. And Sims' medical report stated that Sam's mouth.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the 4 winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Rakoya from the GMS Orlando camp, coming at you with another impromptu lesson. All right, tonight's lesson is going to be entitled Shameful Spewing Shall Be on Thy Glory. All right, shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All right, tonight's lesson comes off the behest of the video that preceded this. All right, going into this devil, Dr. Marion J. Sims. All right, to which you Edomites have a lot of hell to pay for touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the nation of Israel, which today consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, but a lot of this so-called hidden history, a lot of these hidden atrocities that were really hidden in plain sight in the movies, in the history books, in the textbooks, in these so-called holidays, a lot of these hidden atrocities are now being brought to the forefront because the Lord is making Esau bare. All right, when we speak about Esau, we speak about the nation of Edom. All right, the wicked according to the Bible, which today will be classified as the so-called white race or the so-called Caucasian race. All right, chiefly your elites. All right, we're constantly harping on the elites, your Rockefellers, your Rothschilds, your Oppenheimers, your DuPonts, your Gettys, those who control the resources and the flow of society. All right, but today we're going to harp on you regular Joe Smo Edomites, you regular Joe Smo devils, because it was a lot of you average commoner Edomites who were stringing up and hanging our people, who were committing a lot of these atrocities to our people. It wasn't the rich and wealthy. It was you regular commoner Edomites that were committing all these atrocities to the nation of Israel, to the apple of the Lord's eye. And you hid it. Because of your pride, a lot of it you hid in plain sight. A lot of the statues that you erected were of demons who who put complete hell on the nation of Israel, such as Andrew Jackson, this nigga Dr. Marion J. Sims, and many more. But now a lot of these atrocities are being brought to the forefront, and through the Spirit, we're going to keep our foot in your neck. Because first and foremost, the Lord hasn't forgotten about your atrocities, and neither have the remnant. The Lord willing will the elect. Let's get this in Nahum. Chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, let me start at verse 2. The Heavenly Father is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. All right, and the Lord is going to take vengeance for his elect, for the apple of his eye. All right, we're not going to raise up arms. All right, that's not what we were called to do. That's not our blessing. Our blessing is solely in faith and trust in the promises that were made to our forefathers and in the Lord. And in there lies our power, our understanding of the scriptures, our understanding of the will of the Lord, our understanding of prophecy is where our power lies. And we understand that our power, the Lord, the true Lord, the true God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, is a God that is jealous, and he revengeth. It says it twice. I'm going to get it again in verse 2. The Heavenly Father is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. All right, the Lord hasn't forgotten. The Lord hasn't acquitted you devils for all your atrocities. See, according to Psalms, the 50th chapter and the 21st verse, you thought that the Lord was altogether such as one as thyself, because he let you get away with stringing our people up on ropes, cutting the babies out of our women's stomachs, using our babies as alligator bait, selling families, splitting apart families and selling them to different plantations, making them work sun up to sundown, raping our women, men even, pulling them apart with horses, bug breaking. You thought because the Lord allows you to get away with these atrocities that he was altogether such as one as thyself. But he was just letting you stack up your iniquity, so he's justified in wiping you the fuck out. You niggas have a lot of hell to pay. And the Lord is not going to quit the wicked. And right now, prophecy is a testament to the Lord remembering your iniquity. The fact that your kingdom is falling like lightning is a testament that the Lord has not forgotten. Or the fact that you have the remnant of the nation of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, alongside the Israelite foreigners, popping up around the four corners of the globe, calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in sincerity and in truth, is another testament that the Lord has not forgotten. And neither have we. Let me get this other one. Let me get this. Since I quoted it. This is Zechariah chapter 2, in verse 8. It says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye." All right, and you touched the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, the Lord's prized possession, the nation in which the Lord saw fit to impart his blessing. The nation which the Lord saw fit to give us his standard as an inheritance. You touched us. And the Lord hasn't forgotten about you niggas, man. And right now, you're being made bare through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, all these hidden atrocities, these secret councils that you've taken for years, centuries, going back to the Greek Empire. All right? All these different hidden councils, all these different hidden atrocities are now being brought to the forefront. Why? Why is that, you may ask? Because you are coming to the end of your rope, nigga. And every day is a vexation seeing and hearing your fucking faces and voices. Because you believe that you've truly gotten away with it. This nation is beyond prideful. The Edomites and this Babylon the Great are beyond prideful. But the Lord has a remedy for that pride, which is complete destruction. This is Jeremiah 49. And hold on. 10. It says, "But I've made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not." All right, the Lord has uncovered the secret places of Esau, Edom. All right, and how has that happened? All right, how are the secret places of Edom been sought up? All right, let's get this. This is Amos, chapter 3, and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. All right, the Lord gave the revealing of these secrets, the revealing of the truth unto his servants the prophets. And as that revelation has been bestowed upon us through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, starting with our elders apostles and their elders apostles. All right, starting with Elijah the prophet. All right, back in reincarnation through, the form of Elder Abba Bivens. All right, the truth or the secret was outed through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through his prophets. And there's nowhere else for this devil to hide. All right, the research has been done. The debates have been had. All right, history has been dug into. The word has been dug into properly and digested and being put in plain form for the elect to understand. There's no more hiding that you can do. They used to hide amongst this Christian identity, which you've seen in the video. They used to hide behind Christianity. You can't do that no more. All right, with the truth of the Bible being brought out, all right, comes the understanding that Christianity is a false religion, just like other religions and all other religions in this world. The Lord never gave Christianity. He gave a standard to a certain specific people to uphold, to govern and rule the earth. You can't hide behind the Bible anymore. You can't hide behind being a philanthropist or an entrepreneur or any benevolent character, because you've been outed. All the treaties you've broken against Gad and Reuben, all the murdering, rape, robbery, and murder, the economic hitmen, the economic destruction groups that you've set up to destroy these different countries, these different lands, and these different peoples, it's all been outed. Everyone sees you for who you truly are now. And that's only through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And there's nowhere else you can run. The so-called white man is starting to feel the heat in the earth, and that's why he's getting more and more uncomfortable. And that's why he's putting so much trust in Donald J. Trump, because that is their last great white hope. But I'm going to give you a piece of information. Take it how you will. But he's not going to get the job done for you guys. He's going to get the job done for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's going to bring forth, Lord willing, the destruction that this place has been asking for. It says back in Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, "But I've made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not." All right, and the Lord has made you bare. Once again, all right, the Lord has made you bare. And with that uncovering, all right, we're coming with the testimony We will come with a testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right? Week in and week out, day in and day out through these e-epistles. All right, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is being brought forth. The truth is being brought forth, and the light is being spread, amongst this valley of the shadow of death. And as you hear it, like it says in the next chapter on, as the kings of Babylon hear this report, pangs take hold of them. They wax feeble because they understand that their time is almost up. Guess what? Let me get another one. It was over for you when the Lord started to make inquisition upon your unrighteousness. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. And inquisition has been made into the counsels of you ungodly men. And now, excuse me. And now, the Lord is going to manifest your punishment through famine, through the sword, through World War III. The Lord is going to prepare you. The Lord is preparing you for judgment. Like it says in Isaiah 14, prepare his children for the slaughter. You and your children, now your children are going to have to pay for, what your forefathers did, because you essentially are your forefathers. Just like we are our forefathers, and we're paying for the sins that we did in our past lives as well. It's fair. And like the scriptures say, judgment always comes around, and judgment is likened unto a ring. Everything comes full circle. And your judgment now, more so than ever, is coming full circle. You devils, you niggas, man. Your judgment is coming full circle. And shameful spewing is now in your glory. Matter of fact, let me get that and then we'll close it out. I gotta get that. That's the title of the lesson. This is Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. All right, and now all of the glory that was, everything that was once the so-called white man's glory has become his shame. Because he gloried in wickedness. But he had the nations and everyone so drunk in this drunken stupor that nobody realized what was going on. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and this word coming out, all right, everybody sees him for who he truly is. And now he's being uncovered through the spirit of the Lord. Through the mouth of the Lord's prophets. Since thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All right, and now, more so than ever, shameful spewing is on the so-called white man's glory. All right, not only do you have Israelites coming out with more and more facts and more atrocities that were committed against, our nation, you also have these devils whistleblowing on their own selves. Because now their own counterparts are starting to treat them the same way. It's full circle, baby. Your time is running out. Go ahead and do what you need to do so the Lord can do what he needs to do, what he's going to do, which is deliver and destroy you niggas. You devils. That being said, shalom. Stay up.